Watching it, you get such a sense of the beauty of the physical shapes and the way they interconnect with each other, but you also get a tremendous sense of the physical strength that you're exerting to do that. I mean, it's very obvious that it's very fun, but it ain't for sissies.
Right.
I mean, you really, your work is very physical.
It ups
Very
the danger zone too, and that vulnerability is so exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it shows that you're so aware of each other. That was really.
Because I don't know how many people are familiar with contact improv as a form, as a dance form, but it's one of those things that's always struggling, like, can this be performed? Can this be performed? Because it's all about usually just the point of contact and following that point of now. Like, you never know what's going to happen. And people really struggle finding a way that it can be accessible to an audience, because it's really exciting to be in the dance, but often it just falls flat for people watching.
So
this
how
is
much
really
of it is about trust, Amber? I mean, how much is it about recognizing that when you let your body go, that there's somebody there that's going to support it? Particularly for you, who's coming into a group, you don't know these people.
But you
I mean, you understand
We
the
might
art
drop
form,
you.
but you are letting yourself go
Yeah.
into an abyss. And, you know, in order for that contact to work, there's a strong element in trust.
trust.
And where do you develop that?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I think like with anything, it's you got to trust yourself first.
Yeah, it's really where it begins.
You got to know you have. I mean, with contact, you got to know you know where the floor is. You have your landing gear, and you're practicing falling. So I could, go back and
Whether
I'm
or
ready.
not somebody.
I'm ready to take myself if I need
Okay.
to.
It's
But
like
the other
relationship.
thing
It's
is
such
relation. Exactly,
It's
like
relationship.
just like when you start to have a conversation with someone, right away we're always putting out our feelers
Yeah.
in various, either very mental, we're really mental about it, or we just kind of have a sensing. And just like in conversation, you know when it's safe to offer a certain thing in a dialogue, and you know when it's safe, okay, maybe I won't go there in this conversation, and I need to build up a base of support before I talk about this topic. And I feel like it's exactly the same with the dance. You can feel when you're dancing with somebody what their limits are, when to offer your weight, when to be sure you're holding your own weight. And with these guys, I was just like, oh, good support. Like, I felt instantly when I started dancing with them that I knew I could offer my weight to them. And
But the truth is, I could stand up on both of them and they could walk around the stage with me if we're doing it the right way.
When I was watching it, I was at times, at the beginning, almost couldn't look at it because, and now as you talk about that, what I think I'm coming to understand is that I'm watching the personal spaces be obliterated. And that transfers into my being, and it's almost as though my personal space is being encroached upon.
And as human beings, we are trained, we have our personal space, right? And to make contact is not a little thing. It's a huge thing to touch somebody else. We have these social norms that that's not okay, and I shouldn't be able to touch. So with a form like contact improv, you are breaking through a lot of social taboos, like boom, 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 really fast. And as an audience, we have to kind of caretake that, on some level, but we also are performers and artists, so we're going to break through that and expose things that might be out of, everyone's going to have their different levels of comfort with it.